it's just a beautiful, beautiful sandwich when it's all put together, and I was so happy with it.
That's
and it
amazing.
has outsold all of the other features we've had since we opened. Like, and it outsold the last 2 months combined.
Nice.
Which is bonkers.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Nicely done, man.
Thank you.
Do you know what I was just picturing that whole time you were describing all that?
What's that?
The scene in the movie Ratatouille, if you've seen that movie.
I have not seen it yet.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Ratatouille, here is the final, like, there's this critique of cuisine. Right. And this chef guy, this, the final piece that is going to be presented for this well-renowned critiquer is this very simple dish from the chef's past.
Right.
No, it's actually not from the chef's past, but it's in the critiquer's past. So right. He has this dish that he had once upon a time as a kid, very simple yet hard to execute.
Right.
And so the chef makes this for him, and it takes him right back to...
I think I've seen that scene of the movie.
Oh my goodness, yes.
And yeah, and it's like he takes the bite of it.
Yes.
And then his eyes go wide. And then he's like, all of a sudden, he's a little kid again, and he's eating it. His mom puts it down in front of him.
And it almost reminds him why he got into this in the first place, because he has a staunch personality, this staunch characteristic about him, which makes him, like, at the beginning he says, if I don't like it, I don't swallow, something like that, right?
Right.
But then just taking him back to that early childhood memory of the simplicity that his mom displayed before him that brought him to this whole world in the first place.
Right.
It almost reconnects him with that, saying, actually, there's a lot more to enjoying food instead of trying to rip other artists apart for their contributions.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Now I have to watch it.
Oh my goodness, you are sorry. I may have just blown that.
No, that's okay.
So good. It was so good. It was so well done.
Luckily, I mean, you didn't really spoil anything, because apparently I've seen that part of the
scene.
movie somewhere.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, it was a powerful moment. It was a powerful moment in the evolution of the narrative. But you're as you're describing your concoction of blends here, and I was just like, holy crap, this is like so on point to that scene. So watch that and then see it and see if I wasn't incorrect.
Oh no, it sounds, from what you're describing, it sounds like and I mean, that's a lot of the food that I cook, I do try to draw from from my own history, my own past, and
it's personal in a sense, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's really personal.
Yeah.
And try and blend the skills that I've learned and find a way to, those like childhood memories of eating the weird things that my aunt used to feed me, or like my Auntie Crisa.
Yeah.
That's what we called her, my nanny.
Okay.
She insisted.
Yes.
And then
that is awesome.
And then combine it with the skills that I've learned over the 16 or whatever years that I've been cooking.
Yeah.
And so that was a really interesting. It was like a culmination of a whole bunch of things, and the fact that like everything that was in that dish I made myself from scratch, without nothing was like pre-made. Nothing came out of a bottle.
Yeah.
I mean, except for maybe like the mustard, like the Dijon mustard.
Gotcha.
But like
still. Yeah. Okay, so I've refrained from asking the name of the restaurant just because I didn't want it to go on the recording.